If you've been watching the real estate market lately, you've probably noticed two things: the high interest rates and the prices haven't really come down a whole lot. Let's look at a standard traditional bank financing property. If you buy that property today at $300,000 at a 6.5% interest rate, once you figure in the tax and insurance on that property, that brings that payment to around $2,400 a month. And for most buyers, that math just does not work anymore. Now let's look at what happens when you buy with creative terms instead of traditional bank financing. If you structure a seller financing deal for that same $300,000 property at 4% interest rate with a seller who either owns the property free and clear or they bought the property a couple years ago and they have a lower interest rate, when you figure in the taxes and insurance, all that, that'll bring that payment to around $1,900 a month. That's a $500 a month difference on that exact same property. So you solve the problem for the seller who needs a monthly income coming in or they need their payment covered, and you get a cash flowing asset without going to the bank and buying traditionally. And you can even use it if you want to buy a property for yourself to live in. So the real question isn't whether you can afford the property, it's whether you know how to structure the terms creatively.